Hello everyone and welcome back to World of Tanks, and today I wanted to talk about this special battle pass Judgment Day, and I wanted to talk about specifically my plan and how am I going to finish the stages. And so we all, most people, we have jobs and we don't have that much time to play, and this is the 50 stages. It's gonna need a lot of time and a lot of playing, so but I want to actually try and finish it, all the 50 stages without paying gold. So we all know we already have to pay 3,500 golds to purchase improved pass to get the tank, and there is no way around it, so I already have to pay for it. Thankfully I have some gold, but I do not want to pay any more gold after that 3,500, so I need to finish those stages and I need to make as efficient as I can, because I can't really play much during the week. So I made up a plan and so far it works, and that's why I wanted to share it with everyone and share my tips and see if it helps someone. If it even if it helps few people, I'm gonna be happy. So I'm just gonna go back and just cover basics. We all know it's like a battle pass. We have to finish 50 stages, each stage is 50 points, and I'm still going to cover basics. And we get those points by just playing game, basically. And in victory, top 3 gets 7 points, top 10 gets 5 points, and when you lose or draw, top 3 gets 5 and top 10 gets 3 points. And that's not all. So if we go back to garage, the daily missions also gives you points, so that's why it is very important to play every day. So tip number 1 is we need to play every day and we need to finish these daily missions. And usually I don't really pay attention to this, but now it is important. So this one gives you 10 points, as you can see, and 15 points on this one, so that's 25, and another 20, so that's 45. And then another one, the first one shows up when you finish this one, and that one gives you 25 or something, so that's quite a lot of points, like 60 or so, wherever. Doesn't matter exactly. So that's very important. That's one stage alone. And also my tip number 2 is I play tier 6s for now, because tier 6s, there are maximum points, so we start from tier 6 to 10. You can't play tier 5, it doesn't give you points. So tier 6 to 10, tier 6 you can earn for 100 point maximum, and then once you max this out you get 15 points additional. So it's important to max this out, get that additional 15 points. And so that's tip number 2. And so the way I'm going is I just started from left and I'm just going through all 6 tier 6 tanks. So I started with Super Chaffee, and first day, and I choose 2 tanks every day, primary tank and a secondary tank. So when I started playing Super Chaffee, and let's say I go into battle and I die, right? I don't want to wait and waste that much time, so I just leave the battle right away and go jump to my secondary tank, which in this case was T78, and play T78. So I maxed this both out already. So today is January 14, so it's a 3rd day. First 2 days I managed to accomplish my goal, which is, I didn't mention main thing. So my goal is to cover 4 stages every day. So first day I covered 4 stages and it took me 3.5 hours. So it will be between 3 to 4 hours. I want to keep it at 3 hours. So first day I covered 4 stages. It took me about 3.5 hours, and it started very bad. I lost first 6 games. And the second day I went from 5 to 8. I covered next 4 stages, and it was better. It took me 3 hours only. And now this is the 3rd day, and today's goal will be to cover next 4, which will be 9 to 13, including 12. And this is how I achieved it. So I started with Super Chaffee, maxed this out, then I maxed this out next day. And so that's why primary and secondary tank, you die fast. Let's say you don't want to wait and waste the time, go back to garage, jump onto your secondary tank and go back right in the game. So because we don't want to waste time, we want to be most efficient. And I maxed this out, and then now I jumped on the next tier 6, which was this one, and so far I earned 20 points only. So my today's goal will be to max this out, finish those, and also I will be playing using a secondary tank, which in this case I chose I will try RT because it may not be a good idea, but sometimes I will mix artillery because I want to max this out too and get that 15 point extra, because it's easier on tier 6, games are fast, and also you only need 100 points to max this out and get 15 points extra. And artillery is not gonna be very good because I don't even have a crew because I don't play that much, but I want to still max this out, get this extra 15 points. And if you have enough tier 6s, I would say don't play artillery if you have other, but I don't have that many tanks, so I may have to just throw this artillery into a mix to at least sometimes play. But if it does not go well, I'm just gonna go and jump on the this one or this one. I have 2 other German tier 6s, so it should be fine. For today, this will be my primary tank, and I will try to max this out, finish those as I already mentioned. And that's few of my tips. And if I follow the plan and if I actually cover 4 stages every day, then that means in 12 days we will cover 48 stages. So what that means is at the end of January 23rd we will have covered 48 stages, and we will have January 24 and 25. We still will have 2 days to cover the last 2 stages. So let's say I cover these 2 stages on January 24th. I still have January 25, which I just keep as a spare. So in my plan, there is 1 spare day. So if I follow through and I earn 4 stages every day, I will have last day just as a spare. In that case, if there is something and there is a day when I cannot play, something happens, let's say I have to work late and I did not come home on time, I wasn't able to play, I can still skip 1 day and still will be able to finish it without paying extra 250 gold, which is what it takes for per stage, and I do not want to pay it unless I have to. So this plan so far is going well because okay, so first day it took me 3.5 hours. Second day, which was yesterday, it took me 3 hours, so it was better. So I was going better, more organized, games went better. I had 68% win rate, and what else? It took me 23 games, so it was 3 hours, 23 games, and covered 4 stages. First day it was 3.5 hours, but I did not look how many games I played, so I don't know. And I did not have a plan to make this video, but it kind of works out, so I just suddenly decided, let me just make a video, maybe these tips can help someone, because there are many people who say like it's impossible, I don't have time to play with this because this much because I have life and all of that, which is fine, understandable, because I am the same way, but I want to try and make my time as efficient as I can. So let me know if this was helpful to anyone, comment down below, and especially let me know if you have any other tips that can help us to be more efficient and go through these stages faster if it's possible. But that's gonna be my plan. I will stick to tier 6s for now. I will probably run out of tier 6s because I don't have that many, but I can buy some back if I have crew. But if I run out of tier 6s, I will move to tier 7s, because tier 7 is gonna be next, easier to max out, because it's where is my tier 7s? It's 250, so you need 250 points to max out, so it's gonna take a couple days to max out. But when you max this out, you get 20 points, which is not that much more than tier 6. So tier 6, when you max out, only need 100 points and you get 15 points. And it's in tier 7, you get only 5 points more. When you max out, you get 20, but you need 250. You need 2.5 times more to max this out. So that's why tier 6 is more efficient. So let's say instead of when you max out to tier 7, you need 500. You need to earn 500 points, and you will get 40 extra points for maxing out 2 tier 7s. But instead of 2 tier 7s, you can max out 5 tier 6s in that 500 points, and you will get 5 times 15, which is 75 points extra. So it's 40 versus 75, so that's why tier 6 is more efficient. And Skill mentioned this actually in one of his video, and shout out to him and credit to him for this. And let me know if you have any other tips, and let me know if this helped, and consider subscribing and hit the bell. I don't know, I just figured out hitting the notification bell actually helps the algorithm, so if you don't mind, consider subscribing, hitting the bell. And good luck with this event, and let's just not pay more gold than we need to. And have a great day, and see you guys next time. Bye.